Okay, so we have the new crossword for Monday, August 21st, 2023. Let's get into this grid. Mondays are usually a pretty easy day, but you never know. Sometimes you can be thrown for a loop. Jamaican music genre, I'm going to say this has got to be ska. And me, I like to do my corners, if at all possible. Drink, sucker, upper. Well, is it someone who's sucking up over a drink, or is it something that you suck up the drink with? Let's try straw. And a bear in a eucalyptus forest, let's say koala. Let's see, we are waiting. Approximate weight of a full-grown walrus. Excuse me, it's allergies here in Germany this time of year for me. I would imagine this walrus is going to weigh a ton, though. So let's see now. We got author Bradbury, would be a Ray. And we've got some saxes. Well, we've got altos, we've got tenors. Looks like alto was ready for us there. Something you might hold to your ear when you hear the first parts of 18, 24, 52, and 62 across. I have no idea. Okay, so we're waiting. I'm probably going to say indie time now. Probably a pretty good guess. Above. Probably over. Now let's see. Very beginning. Let's try outset. Go with the outset. What do we got here? Hashtag that trended in the late 2010s movement would be the Me Too movement. Corn interiors. Well, if you eat the corn away, what have you got left? Let's just go with the cob. It's probably the cob. Let's see. You could always be wrong, though. Kerfuffle. I don't know. Let's see. Office leader. Something you might hold here. Let's see. Largest city in Nebraska. Looks like it's going to be Omaha. Ags on. Probably urges. But let's check our downs. Hospital procedures. Going to be an MRI, I would imagine. Mature as wine. Age, of course. Love the stuff. And let's see. Get my mouse out of the way here because really. Let's see. Something you might hold your ear to. Got hitched. So it's Hedda Gabler. So this is probably tied to knot. So Fur Tycoon John Jacob. I think that's Astor. So let's see if this works out. Tied the knot. So that would be a doo-wop versus a she-bop. And again, we got the Astor now. So not require fees to be paid. I think that we're talking about waiving charges. The purloined letter. That was Detective Dupin. Love that short story by Edgar Allan Poe. Earns and earns and earns. Not quite sure yet. Money isn't everything. National Park with the Notorious Angels Landing Hike. I do believe that is Zion, but I've never been there. I only know that from doing the crossword. ¿Cómo está usted? So, see, Mount Etna, right? The active volcano. Earns and earns and earns. I think this is going to be makes it or rakes in, maybe. So it says prize. Yes, Pulitzer or Pritzker is a prize. Desert watering hole would be an oasis. Let's see. So let's go with rakes in for earns and earns and earns. Let's see here. Lilly of pharmaceuticals. I do believe that's Eli now. I cannot remember if it's an E or an I or a Y. So let's see. Silly. I guess it's an I. Eli with an I because I think this is inane. Again, I want to make sure I type it correctly. You know, I get hung up on that. Refuses to share. Hogs. Covers in goo. Slicks. Slimes. Let's try slimes. Stinky. Fishy bagel topper is Lux. Smoking hot, probably sexy. Biblical son of Seth is Enos. Cheerful as an outlook, more than likely rosy. I have a rosy disposition today, and this has given me what I thought, malodorous for stinky. Malodorous. Now, we've got set of antlers, I do believe is a rack. What have we got here now? Story with Achilles. It came from the Iliad. Words after because that don't really explain. Let's see. Cheery tune. Cheery tune. I guess that would be probably a lilt. Let's go over here now. What have we got? Berry in a smoothie bowl. It's probably going to be in a kai berry. Got here done in as a dragon. I think you slay the dragon. So done in past tense would be slain. Let's see. Something you might hold to your ear in order to hear the first parts. Let's see. So a kerfuffle is probably a hoo-ha. Let's see. Jiffy. It's going to be a sec. Oh no. So I'm spelling out Thai cob. And it's just corn cob is one. And that was plural. Corn interiors would be S cobs. So it's a shell. I do that a lot. App that asks where to. Well, it's been a while since I've used it, but I used to use it all the time in the States. Uber. I can never remember with those clues if it's Lyft or Uber. They're both 4 letters, and so unless you have something there to help, it can be. See, lust or envy, both among the 7 sins, 7 deadly sins. It broke up on December 26, 1991. Let's see, I remember that well. I was there. I was a teenager, but I remember that very well. Let's see, small stack, probably a bite. Dark beer variety. Let's see, stout. I guess it would be a stout. For some reason, I was thinking stone. Well, the stone doesn't work. So stone, dark beer, I don't think. Or prepare to regift, perhaps. Well, we've rewrapped. Got that horrible tie from your aunt for Christmas. Just wrap it back up. Give it to somebody else. Spiny sea creatures would be urchins, I think. Again, I don't want to sound too confident because I learn every time that you really can't be too confident. Letter between sigma and epsilon. Let's see. So what have we got? Remember, Omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon. So tau. I guess I could have figured that out by looking at it, but it is what it is. Fruity breakfast biscuit. No idea. Straight-laced. Straight-laced. Prim? Try prim. And let's see. No, nothing yet. Decisive victories. Decisive victories. Don't know. Of the ear. They will all be aural. Aural. So this is looking like it's going to be Courant. Lovely blackberry. I love it as a note in red wines from the region here in Europe that I live. So if that's an O, debtor's note, IOU. So yes, I think that a decisive victory is a rout. So in the plural, routs. And let's see. Saturday Night Live cast member from 1980 to 84. I can never forget him. And however he laughed, it was always so funny. This is Eddie Murphy. His words after because that don't really explain. I say so. Yeah, I never liked that answer either. Let's see, him and ha. West Bank Group, well, it's either going to be the IDF or the PLO, so I think we've got the PLO. What we got on this here? Replay options, slow-mo, and twice told tales. Yes, I feel good with those. And let's go see over here what we've got. Biblical sister of Rachel. Lee, I do believe. Let's see, Jerry Maguire's profession, and Jerry Maguire, well, he was a sports agent, so I think we can get agent in there. So let's take a look. Summer in Quebec, well, they speak French there, so that'd be it. And metal that an alchemist converts into gold would be lead, of course. Slight advantage is an edge, and Port of Yemen, I have been there. I remember it's hot but lovely at the time I visited. So let's Aden, the port. Aden. So opposite of sparse is dense. Now, fruity breakfast biscuit. I think we're talking about a Courant scone, though I never tried one. Ohio City, where Goodyear is headquarters, is, let's see, this is Akron. Fund as a university. I do believe we give them endowments. Viking language is Norse, but just to see what we've got here, that would make this Chicago airport code would be ORD. Good. Entertainers of the military would be the USO. And stitch up. So let's see how we did, or if once again I have fat fingered something to death. Yay, we did it. All right, so 12:45, not a bad time for Monday. I guess it could be much worse, but it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for the Tuesday crossword. In the meantime, have a wonderful day.